everyone, welcome to the stream. So today's a Thursday. So let's start by looking at the good old meta game, how things have developed in the weekend. Because Strixhaven just came out, and I don't think that this time anything's broken. Like obviously with Kaldheim, I don't think Tybalt's trickery was broken. I think people are just babies, but I do think that the Valky interaction with Cascade was broken. Probably one of the strongest modern decks we've seen, like ever. So yeah. Well, okay. Let's look at Saturday's challenge. I'll just look at top 8 to be honest. The rest of the meta is interesting to look at, and like the whole top 32, but I just like looking at top 8 to see what specific lists people are playing. So Dredge with playing the whole 4 Cathartic Reunions with Thrilling Discovery. This is very bad for me as a burn player because this randomly gain. I don't know what's with wizards and stapling life gain to like every goddamn card. But for some reason they do it. So yeah, so Dredge came big. Like just winning a challenge means that my deck lists will immediately need to respect this, which is a bummer because I like using my sideboard slots for spicier things, but whatever. Then we had this was the big one. Remember last week? Let's see my sheet. Let me remind you that last week I lost to elves. That was a tilder. But I lost to elves. And then elves makes second place, and I've read that this was a split, so technically elves also won, which is kind of insane, but they did get new toys with not Strixhaven, Kaldheim. The War Master, Elvish War Master is a pretty strong card. Like it's a must deal with, and it typically is a must deal with after you've killed a dork. So it's a nice 2-drop. It's a nice 2-drop. What is that on my mic? Wait, don't judge me. I know that a pop filter costs like not a lot, but I had this old thing that has like this spongy texture, so like just fashion filter for it. Don't think about it too much. It's literally just a rag around my microphone. Whatever, it's fine. It works, so that's that. Okay, War Master and then Realm Walker is surprisingly strong. It's like an experimental frenzy that isn't dog shit. That sounds mean. Frenzy is a really cool card, but it's a frenzy that has other text, which I think is always cool. And then in third place, the great Eldrazi Tron, the deck that never changes anything from their main board, just hopes to hit a metagame where it's actually good, which I think is kind of not how you deck build, especially a mid-range deck. Well, Blue Moon made this challenge is fucking whack. Blue Moon placing 2. I guess honestly it makes sense. I think that Blood Moon is really strong. Is hard to change up. It kind of is, but like I don't know. I'm of the opinion that Chalice of the Void isn't an automatic inclusion, just because there are some metas where it's really bad. these singles are fine. Removal right now is important, sure. Yeah, sure. It's not hard to change things, but there are flex slots here, I'm sure. Like Ballista sounds kind of bad right now, if I'm being honest. I'll leave it as removal and a threat. Okay. I don't know. It just feels like this deck list is always the same 60, independent of the meta. And that can't be right for a mid-range deck. Green Tron is really easier to deck to the meta. Yeah, Green Tron has tons of flex slots. That's true. Yeah, so it's almost the same 75 because of Karn, that's true. Their sideboard is just an extension of their main board. Ooh, what the fuck? As I was saying, it doesn't surprise me that Blue Moon did well, because like this deck plays 4 snaps, 4 bolts, a couple of other removal cards. Ooh, Prismari Commander, really? Goes really well with the deck. And then Blood Moon's really fucking strong right now. And you see, this dude doesn't build deck lists with his forehead or with his elbows. So he's playing explosives because explosives is easily the best removal card right now. Then we have Spike. What did Spike top with? Grix's Delverless Delver. Makes sense. I think he's been working on this list for a while now. Yeah, not like sounds weird, but this is nothing new. This was very popular in the Lurrus days, so it still is, I guess. Some Shadow, nothing new here, I think. Yeah, really surprising, right? The Blue Brewer himself. Nothing too special here. Like, Vanishing Verse is really fucking strong, but we knew that. It hits pretty much everything in Modern. Like, what doesn't it hit? That's from Tron, but Tron against Thoughtseize, Omega lol. Then we have, ooh, Prowess. And this, I'm still not convinced about Boros Charm in Prowess. Feels very clunky. But the rest of the list looks very solid. Like, personally, I'd play the 4th copy of these two, but I think those are minimal changes. And then Burn, cool. Yeah, I honestly dig, like, going down on 1 Rift Bolt, in my opinion, is correct right now. Like, I'd play the 3rd Skullcrack over the 4th Searing Blaze, even though Searing Blaze is really important right now. Like, the 2nd Blaze is awkward too many times. Like, the first one is fine, but the second one is awkward too many times. And then I honestly dig the sideboard. I don't like the single decide because this card is bad. Like, it doesn't beat Heliod. It's like, it's not a silver bullet, it just shits on the deck that it's supposed to beat. Let alone a single. That's never gonna do anything. I'm still not convinced about Core Firewalker. I still believe that Prowess is an easy matchup, so you're basically just stacking against the mirror, and the mirror naturally has responses. Like, every burn player brings in Path for the mirror. Over something like Lava Spike, if you're on the play, if you're on the draw, or Boros Charm, just because it's removal, and this mirror is, decided with permanence. All right, that's that. Let's look at the Sunday challenge. What's happening here? Ooh. What? Oh. I seriously don't get these lists. Like, Reclaimer Omnath. Alright. Really fucking weird. I feel like this deck. How did this list is a fluke? That list looks miserable. It's have you looked at this list? This looks like complete dog shit. Wow, this is This must be a really good pilot, is all I'm gonna say. What the actual fuck? Playing one of each? Yeah, sure. Bring to Light is really strong as a card because it lets you um, fetch those singles, but holy shit, this deck list doesn't look right. Um, well, taxes actually placed. Oh wait, it's taxes splashing black. Okay, I dig that. You know, and you know why I dig that? I personally think that the worst thing taxes. Yeah, Spellbinder is really fucking strong. Like it permanently taxes the card it steals. Um, and it's a hell of a beater. It flies and it's a 3-1. Like Flicker Wisp is strong because of those stats, essentially. I honestly think that the worst thing that White Taxes does is playing the Lannan Arbiter package. It's so scuffed. Like, come on. So this solves that by not playing it and playing interesting cards like Scholar is an amazing card. Strangler. Oh, this is really interesting. Strangler and Spellbinder work together. Yeah, but this is really cool. So you exile a card with Spellbinder, and then Strangler gets to unexile that card and it gets permanently dealt with. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Strangler is weirdly cool. Like it already did things with like Scholar, Flicker Wisp, and to some extent Skyclave Apparition. Wait, no, it it works really well with Apparition, right? Because if you remove the card from exile, then killing the Apparition doesn't do anything. Oh, this well, I'm not a Taxes fan, but holy shit, this list looks really cool. No push. Well, I think that Path is superior because it kills Oriok. Um, unlike it can't be. It can't. Like, I'd love to play this list to be honest, but Skyclave Apparition is wow. Yeah, that's usually the case for decks that don't play individually strong cards. Like sure, Skyclave Apparition is a bomb, but aside from that, like every card is kind of mediocre by itself. Um, so yeah, it requires tighter play to have a chance. Then we have Heliod. Oh, fuck this deck. Some Dredge. So this is just a thing now, right? 8 Cathartic Arena. Okay. Then we have Mill. Wow. Oh, but this Mill. No, wait. It's a Storm. Seriously, people top 8 with the jankiest shit I've ever seen. This is Storm Herald combo. What the shit? What the actual shit? I guess if it works, right? Then we have Shadow, nothing new. Yeah, it's still playing the green, okay. Some more Dredge. No, this is Crabvine, yeah. An interesting alternative to Dredge. Personally, Eldrazi cons Conscription. It's a card, right? um, I honestly like. I like Crabvine more than Dredge. If I'm ever playing a graveyard deck, I think I'm picking Crabvine. Yeah, it's more aggro. I mean, kinda. I don't know. Drawing cards is always nice. And then Yawgmoth. I'm really interested in this deck too. I'd like to play around with it. And I was pretty happy when, like, one of these weeks I saw that someone top 8'd with 0 Verdant Catacombs. That's the money card. Like, everything else is kind of affordable, at least in Magic Online. So I was happy to see that. This is a burn, yeah. Again, the typical split of 2 Helix to Skullcrack. I don't love it. The math says that we seem so. It's pretty convoluted, but it works. Like the pieces, the individual pieces are really good. That's why the deck works. It's like a combo deck where the individual pieces are good. It's kind of why Heliod. It's the same deck though. All right, so this were the challenges. Let's play some Magic now. I should wait. I don't think that I have my what's it called, Stream Decker. I don't think it's updated because I'm lazy. Pretty sure it's not updated. I guess I could update it real fast. This is the list I'm playing today. Trying something new. I'm still not playing Bauble because Bauble is absolute dog water and burn. But I'm giving a chance to. I'm giving a chance to. I'm giving a chance to Seal of Fire again. I honestly think that Seal of Fire right now is good because the reason to. Well, what am I missing here? I'm looking at my stream deck and I'm missing something. Oh, the Seal of Fire didn't add. Okay. I was really curious to try out a single Biblioplex to use because I honestly love that card and I think it has real potential in burn, like just a single one in the it's Roiling, not Rolling Vortex. I'll turn 4 Helix when I have my. I don't know. I'll hopefully I'll have that same problem. Do I want surgical extraction? Like just for dredge? Because this is essentially just for dredge. What would I run here? Probably strict proctologist. I don't think the card's really. Yeah, I guess I'll run the surgicals. Alright, so not a commander, as a companion. Okay, so this is my deck list. Gotta go get ready for my stream. Oh, please don't. I don't like playing the red mirrors. It's so annoying. Okay, so the deck list is ready to go. I'm just gonna jump into a league before you do. Boros Burn League. Everything. Look in Millhouse. Scared of Leyline. That too. Honestly, Leyline's such an annoying card. I've beaten the mirror with Leyline. It feels good when you're the one playing Leyline. Good luck to you too, mate. Okay, about my list. Let's. So. Yeah, I know they're red. I've played red. I've played that same Leyline. Oh, we're on the draw. That kind of sucks. Let's talk about the list because I think. Yeah, this is a keep, right? Through and through. Yeah, the red ley lines are pretty cool. Okay. What am I doing here? This is spirits, obviously. I think I'm just attacking here. This is such a weak turn 1 play that I feel like I can go on the aggressor seat. Esper's spirits? Now I'm scared. Okay, but the thing about Seal of Fire, here's what I think about Seal of Fire. I think that Seal of Fire offers... Oh wow. Could you not though? Okay, what's the play here? Starting from next turn, he has the dude that's if I just kill this now with Seal of Fire. Mariner's such an annoying card, and it isn't even that good. Like, the reason that Mariner never stick to humans and it's like iffy in other decks is because Thalia is good because it smashes on control. Mariner does nothing against control. Okay, so I have two possible lines here. I either play Swiftspear, I cast Seal of Fire, cast Seal of Fire, I attack with both, he takes 4, and then next turn I have a really strong... I potentially have a really strong turn. I'm also just ahead on the race there. Or I can just kill this. Can I have to kill this too? So I rather just race. Yeah, I think that's the play. Because if it's double protection, I'm just racing here. If he wants to block this, I'm fine. If not, I'm also fine. Why is my opponent playing Esper Spirits? What's the pull for Esper Spirits? Shit, I was talking about Seal of Fire. I keep getting distracted with the game. Silly me. So Seal of Fire. I think that Seal of Fire, to be playable in Burn, needs a couple of things. Like, what are the upsides of playing Seal of Fire over Riftbolt? So number one, it's turn one removal, which I honestly think it's important. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is legitimately unfortunate. What do I do here? I have a couple of plays. That's a lot. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of things. Yeah, this is a lot of things. So plan A, attack. He can counter my Boros Charm. That's annoying. Okay, so I think I can still win. I don't think I'm dead next turn. Well, I might be. Another Phantom? Seriously? Jeez. He could just not block here. Not even gonna block? Wow. So what is the play? Guess I bolt him. I guess I bolt him. Am I dead? I'm just dead, right? Oh, no, but I'm dead, right? Because he counters that with one of these, or even lets it through. He goes to 10. Yeah, I'm just dead because if he casts Supreme Phantom next turn, and he's dealing 4 with each of these, yeah, I'm just dead. It wasn't even about the taxing, just I thought it was actually kind of fast. So Rip Apart is good, I think. And Path would be the other option. Fuck, what does Spirits play? I hate playing against these not typical deck lists just because they play random shit. Does he play Core? Of course he plays Core Firewalker, so I can't side out the Skullcracks. That's good. Oh, Eidolon's pretty crappy here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, not Skullcrack. I would side out Boros Charm, to be honest. Or maybe, am I just not bringing in Rip Apart? I feel like, maybe not. It's too cute. Probably too cute, yeah. So Eidolon out, Path in. But this is a pretty poor matchup. This is the exact reason I'd want to play Strict Proctologist, but I don't think the meta calls for it. Like, I love the card, but I don't think the meta calls for it. So this is not very keepable, but it also kind of is. Like, 4 lands is a lot, but also I have Seal of Fire. So I am gonna shoot that at a early opportunity. I also have Skullcrack to deal with core. I guarantee you that my opponent will play around having core Firewalker. Alright. Yeah, my argument for Rip Apart is that it also hits Aether Vial. Like, can you imagine Rip Aparting that Vial? Ooh. This is spicy. I am going to charm his face. Seems decent enough. Hopefully this damage from my land doesn't come back to bite me. I like casting my Shock Lens earlier because it always sucks when you can't what's it called? You can't bluff spells because you have Shock Lens. Like, this is interesting. He definitely has stuff here. I think the plays playing Seal of Fire and attack, right? He just takes it, okay. Do I skewer here? I guess not. I guess I want to hold skewer for something. Something from his side. Sad it's not a lightning bolt. I like having a lightning bolt for spell queller. I also kind of want him to drop. Okay, so I can see his play. He's going to flash in core Firewalker. It's actually perfect. He's going to flash in core Firewalker to block my dude. I'm baiting out the spell queller here. Wow, that's actually surprising. Kaya's Guile in Spirits? That's desperate. Does he have the vial? The vial counterspell? He does? What a son of a bitch. Okay. Feels kinda random. Feels very random. Now I kinda need a damage spell. Now I kinda need a damage spell. This feels so awkward to play in spirits, really. Like the appeal of this, well, I guess not that much because you get to fuck, what's it called? Because with spirits you do get to hold up your mana, like, for how much time you want. Okay, this is actually great. So do I go off here? Assuming he has two things. Kind of a fan to seal him. I kind of want to seal him. And in response to whatever he does to my skewer, I can Skullcrack. I feel like that's good. Definitely has Spell Queller. I'm not gonna bet on him having the second Kaya's Gal in hand. Not even a Spell Queller, huh? That's a flood. Managed to win game 2, which is kind of surprising. What am I siding in here? Am I changing my strategy? I'm definitely keeping Skullcrack in. I feel like Roiling Vortex is not good. I feel like it punishes me more than him. Although I'm not hating Rip Apart. Still think that I'm definitely the beat down here. I don't think I ever want to be like pandering to him because this isn't humans. Like against human boys, this is the one-lander that's gonna get me tonight. Um, you know how it goes. I keep a one-lander. I get punished for it. This one has creature into tons of removal and Skullcrack. This is too good not to keep. I honestly think this is too good not to keep. Like, it's what I usually say. This is such a bad matchup. It's not terrible, but it's bad. That the best strategy to win is to actually fuck. It's take risks. I think that's a good strategy. I think it's a good strategy to take risks. Because I'm not winning by playing it safe. Oh no. That's bad. That's really bad. If he plays a Phantom now, it cannot beat this. Oh, Aria Champion. Okay, I can beat that. Kinda. Not really. What's my plan here? Well, I guess not drawing land makes things easier. I path the Aria Champion. Just go for it. Hopefully it doesn't have... This dude cannot be running a swamp. So hopefully he doesn't have a black source in hand. That would be the saving grace, I think. I tried. Cannot write this shit up. A Goblin Guide reveals Guile into Black Source. There's nothing I can do. I don't think I'm supposed to move this hand away. Yes, I know. Memes about me keeping one-landers and losing games because of it. How he chooses not to? That's greedy. It's really greedy. That's so greedy. Taking 3 here kind of sucks. Like he has Kaya's Gal in hand to punish me. Next turn I still don't draw. God damn it. Well, I guess I can wait now. No reason to give him mana and whatnot. So this one might have gotten away from me. Oh. Can actually deal with this pretty well. I need a land, but whatever. Yeah, I don't mind this because this is actually scarier than the Ariok champion. Oh, that goes to 3. Yeah, this is annoying. I can still do some nasty things, I think. Ooh. I do find the land, that's cool. What is the play here, though? I like casting Helix on Captain. Yeah, I like doing that. While his shields are kinda down. And I am on the control this game. So next turn I'm killing one or both of those. If I draw land, I might be able to kill both. I don't think I'm ever killing Ariok champion. Oh, that's actually good. Okay, let's try and bait. These lands are gonna kill me. I'm gonna try and bait the... Ooh, that's a rough one. That's a rough one to see. Second Ariok champion. Fatal push. Oh, that's just cheating. Okay, so I don't think I can keep this up for much longer. I gotta spike him, skewer this bad boy. Yes, I know that my opponent is gonna gain life with Guile, but I can't do anything. I just can't. I really need a land. I really need a land. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can out damage him here. That's interesting. It's actually interesting. He has Gaea's Guile for my Lurrus. I could potentially draw the Gaea's Guile. At 18, that's a lot. That's really a lot. Okay. Him being at 18 here is actually worrying. I don't think I... Stupid canyons. Come on. The one game I wanted to see some painless lands. Or less painful, I guess. Now I go to 5. Oh. It's going so poorly. It's going so poorly. Do you think I can bait out the... I'm so dead here. I don't think I can ever win this with these two lands. Like if I'm not tapping 2 Sunbaked Canyons for such a long time, maybe I can get there. It's actually super close. That's crazy. to let I lose now. This was a very close game though. Hard to beat double Ariok champion though. See, I'm wondering if I want to play engineered explosives. Like it wrecks the prowess matchup. No, I don't think I can ever win this. Wouldn't Spellbomb be better? No, because Spellbomb costs 2 mana to deal the damage, and Seal of Fire only costs 1. Unless you're talking about the Engineered Explosive suggestion. But the Engineered Explosive suggestion is because it kind of dunks on a lot of things that Burn has issues with. And things that Burn doesn't have issues with, to be fair. It's just a really strong card that gains power if you're playing Lurrus. Because if in matchups where you want to side in Engineered Explosives, it's typically a matchup that you want to be in the control role. Might not be worth it. I don't think I want to play a Spellbomb. I'd play one in the side. Oh yeah, I was talking about Seal of Fire before that game became interesting. I think that Seal of Fire is a good card for. Okay, so there are some upsides to playing Seal of Fire. So first one is it's turn 1 removal, which Burn kind of doesn't have. Like Helix and Searing Blaze are turn 2. Riftbolt can't be turn 1 most times. Skewer also can't be cast turn 1, so you're usually just playing with Lightning Bolt, and adding more turn 1 removal is good. The second point for Seal of Fire is the recursion with Lurrus. I think that I'll touch on that later. Like recurring Seal of Fire is actually really strong. In Burn, it's better than recurring Bauble. Like the certainty of finding 2 damage consistently is much better than the chance of finding 3 damage maybe on the next turn. So yeah, and the third upside, this hand is kind of good. This hand is kind of good. I'm gonna keep. And the third upside of playing Seal of Fire is that it's not awkward with Vortex. That's a real thing to worry about. And I think that right now, all of those, I guess that's a target for Searing Blaze. What was? Oh yeah, I think that right now all of those are relevant. So having turn 1 removal. Ooh, too late, Swifty. Too late. I guess I am doing this. Like it's a target, so I'm not gonna fool around. Sand isn't fast, but it has Helix. And Helix can buy you an extra turn against Amulet, which is really cool. Doesn't matter. This Swiftspear is never gonna get cast. Okay, I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Jesus, that's a jungle. I don't think that my opponent can. Oh, he can now. If he castles next, if he anything's next turn, he can cast Titan. Like a naked Titan isn't that problematic. I don't think a Naked Titan is that problematic. Unless he... Ooh, honestly, if he doesn't respect... It's a Titan. If he doesn't respect Skullcrack, it's gonna be painful. Is it? He goes to 16. Does him going to 16 matter too much? Goes 16, that's still 5 spells. Him at 14, it's still 5 spells. Actually doesn't matter. I like a Skullcrack next turn though. Assume that it doesn't matter. He needs to... Ooh, he's gonna bounce that. That's gonna be annoying. Skullcrack. That's interesting. But I can't kill the Titan. That is not interesting. Guess I'm gonna pass. Hopefully, he can do so many things here. If he's smart, he'll attack. Okay. Assuming he's getting Dryad. Does double Valakut kill me? Double Valakut doesn't kill me. But... Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh. Okay, so now if he doesn't respect the lethal, I might be able to win next turn. Oh god, please fetch. Still not lethal, still not lethal. No, that's not what you want to do, opponent. So what's he doing? He's gonna haste. Oh, that's actually lethal. Oh wow. He's gonna... Alright. He should have hasted the Dryad. God, I want to punish this punt from him so much. If he fetches Vesuva, he fetches double Valakut. This is not lethal. This is notably not lethal. I'll be at 2. I kinda need to draw... I need to draw... Ooh, am I at 1? Actually at 1. So I really need to draw Inspiring Vantage or Lava Spike. Oh, no, I'm just dead. Okay. Just dead. Ooh, oh, my heart. I was actually winning next turn. Okay, so River Art definitely comes in. I think that Path comes in. I honestly like Vortex. I'm on the play, but he's playing the monkeys. And honest to God, I don't love creatures in the monkey matchup. Like, how is deciding? Like, because here's the thing, I'm never beating his nut draws, right? Like, if my opponent has it, he just has it. That's how Amulet wins. If he doesn't have it, Eidolon does good work. Eidolon does tons of good work. But I don't love developing Eidolon. My issue with Eidolon is I don't love developing it into a... I don't love developing Eidolon into a sea of creatures. I think that's when Eidolon's at its worst. Let's try this. Wow, this is really not a great hand. But Vortex kind of makes it okay. So maybe he keeps a slower... Maybe he keeps a slower hand that can deal with... to be honest, it doesn't really need to deal with anything from me, so he can kind of just free roll me. God, I hate this matchup. This is a spike through and through. Vortex on 2 will hopefully be good at... Ooh. No turn 1 acceleration? That's actually kind of rough. This eating pacts is good for me. Watch him play Engineered Explosives on 2. That would be kind of funny. I guess I'm double bolting next turn while keeping mana up. Sounds like an okay plan. Oh wow. Amulet. Amulet Titan. The classic Amulet. Game 1 is so close. Game 1 is super close. But of course that Dryad plus Amulet is just too good. I don't know what hand he's on. Like, what the actual fuck? What hand did my opponent... No, okay. What hand did my opponent keep? Seriously? I'm gonna lose because of my Vortex and I'm gonna be pissed. I think it's a decent card to bring in though. Like, it eats pacts. Eats like random life gain. I think that's good enough. I think that makes the card good enough. Ooh, that's useless. Hopefully it doesn't cast Titan here. Double Vortex. No, I need Helix. Because if he casts a Titan, I need to survive. And I don't even survive, do I? Oh, I don't think I... Red? Why is he casting things with red? Oh. Oh no. My opponent's retarded. My opponent's actually retarded. Can I please draw? Can I please draw Rip Apart? Or like here's why my opponent is retarded. Platinum Empyrean is great. Great is a strong word. Is okay in decks where your opponent doesn't have an incentive to keep removal. However, against Amulet, the one thing that your opponents keep is removal. Because that Titan gotta die. So this is like the worst of techs. He might beat me, because I'm not drawing well enough. I think that's a fair argument to say. That ain't it. But if I draw Rip Apart, I'll be in an okay position. Like the card that I'd be bringing is Path 100% of the time. So this is just poor. Like seeing this game too makes it so I could board in Smash to Smithereens more comfortably. Like because the issue with siding in Smash to Smithereens against Amulets that their only target is Amulet, and they can kind of beat you without Amulet. So it's an awkward side-in. But if your opponent gives you more targets, then you're kind of fine. With Platinum Empyrean there, this also means he cannot gain life. So that's... I don't need to hold priority. I'd have to assume that if my opponent actually had Titan, he would have casted it last turn, because he had the mana. Apparently not. So I'm just dead, right? That just double Valakut and I die, sure. Yeah. Alright, I hate losing like this, because now my opponent thinks this was a good card to bring in. Oh. Was it lethal? No, right? At this. Not lethal, but close enough. Yeah, but see, I had answers, so it's not a good move. the thing is, it doesn't even beat Prowess, because Prowess brings in their Abrades. Or their Rip Aparts if they're playing them now. That's something that always surprises me. That how little do people think about their sideboard choices. But you win some, lose some. In this case, I'm just losing, but this is a decent hand. I can open with Lava Spike into Searing Blaze or Eidolon. Potentially Eidolon. Depends on what my opponent does. Scalding Tarn is way too wide of a card to build an opinion on. This should be Blue Moon. I'll assume that this is Blue Moon and that my poor little Eidolon's never resolving here. Right? Didn't even keep a cantrip, so that makes sense. So the plan is simple. Oh, please cast Blood Moon. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's definitely new. Wow. Oh, so it's like more tempo-y, so I'm fine with that. Okay, so what's the plan? I think that the plan is Searing Blaze that, right? Just Searing Blaze that sumbitch. And I'm skewering face here. Does he have force? No force. Okay, so I'm skewering face. Because what better opportunity? He's tapped out. And now I have instance. Oh. Alright. Just a casual time walk. But gotta love those time walks where you do nothing. Seaman Visions. Okay. Did I end up discussing why I think Seal of Fire is good right now? I think I did. I think that all three upsides of Seal of Fire are relevant right now. And I think that that's important. Am I just going for it here? I am. I think that if he had a force, you would have used it on the Searing Blaze. Okay, so this is like a Dread Horde value deck. Vortex is insane because he free casts things. Actually, my whole deck is really good against him. But I kind of want to bring in Path. What am I scared of? Scared of my opponent. What am I scared of? Nothing really. Like Skullcrack feels really bad. And gotta make a cut. Gotta make. I guess Skewer is kind of awkward because I do have to respect his ability to counter my spells. I'm gonna call this Izzet Arcanist. Just because. Ooh. I like this. I really like this. Puts me in a spot where I'm the aggressor. Doesn't matter what he does here, I'm the aggressor. Or have I seen this movie before? I keep one lander with Sunbaked Canyon and I lose by inches. Lightning Bolt, that's a good reveal. Can I draw a land, please? Please? Guess not. Well, I am baiting. Well, it's not even baiting, it's just playing into the removal. That's something that I've gotta do. Ooh, Brazen Borrower is actually annoying. Do you have Double Bolt? That's the real question. It's only one, sure. But if it's two... I please draw a land. Please. Oh my god. Although to be honest, I'm tempted to play Swiftspear into Seal of Fire. Because he has Brazen Borrower. My Eidolon just gets bounced. This can't block, so he can't even flash it in to block me. Just casting the Seal of Fire, now attacking. I want him to bounce something. Something of mine. Okay, Snapcaster is a problem. Because he can Snap Bolt. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter too much. Still takes 2. He's at a theoretical 12. I'm okay with that. It didn't make sense he didn't crack that. He wants that Snapcaster. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. I would have liked a land. Because I play Swiftspear, I attack, he Snap Bolts. I killed the Snapcaster and then I play the Eidolon. But now I kinda can't not play the Swiftspear, because if I don't, he definitely thinks something is up. If he Snap Bolts here, I won't be too upset, to be honest. Not gonna give him the chance to block. Sure. He should bolt the Swiftspear, yeah. Bolting the Swiftspear is correct here. Because if I have a spell, like, well, then again, does make me hold on to Lightning Bolt, which is better for me. I want to draw land next turn so bad. because I can attack. Like, I can drop the land and attack. And if he does something spicy, oh, that's so not good. Yeah, it draws him a bunch of cards, but am I really worried about that? If I don't draw land, I might be, because Jace can just bounce my Eidolon for not a lot of, not a big cost, and that's annoying. What do I do here? What do I do here? Finds up. I think I'm supposed to Helix here. Because making him force. Yeah, making him force is correct, I think. Don't think that Jace will be good enough. Ooh, that's interesting. Land, please. Okay, fine. I'll play into the counterspell. I don't have a way out of that. Yeah, sure. Wait, isn't this game 1? Pretty sure this is game 1. It is not game 1. Okay. Game 1 went by so fast. Is he flipping thing in the ice here? Can I not die to a flip thing in the ice? Please. He's 2-shots me. Oh wow, I'm gonna die to a flip thing in the ice. I don't think I had like a turn to drop the Eidolon. Which is why I didn't drop it. That makes sense. I don't really think that I had a chance to do it. Ooh. Guess I'll wait. I can wait, so that's fine. Gotta go for it, I think. He has a counter in hand. Then he has a counter in hand. And I'm just dead. He does have cryptic. Okay. Let's get one in. So he flips thing in the ice. So now I need something. Now I need something. Well, maybe, okay, maybe the way I lost this game was I was supposed to attack Jace with that Goblin Guide and cast Eidolon, and if he wants to bounce the Eidolon, he's losing his Card selection. Is it just playing Time Warp here? At least Time Warp I just lose. It's very bold. He doesn't know it, but it is. He's playing the Temporal. Yeah, okay. Sure. I conceded. Okay. Okay. Very funny, very funny. I guess I keep the same cards. I think I kind of I don't know. I don't like respecting Jace. Sure, Jace is a really strong card, but not against me. Uh, that sounds like I'm stroking my shaft too much. It's not great against Burn. Ooh, a 4-lander, but a 4-lander with 2 creatures and 2 canopy lands. Yeah, this is a keep. As I was saying, it's not great against Burn. So you can kind of get by. You can kind of get by not respecting it, and I usually don't. I don't like the card, so I feel like I should cast a Jace during my lifetime. I feel like I underestimate cards before I actually cast them. Ooh, wow, seriously? Can I please draw like a bolt? Oh wow, actually kind of depressing. Because I gotta play Swiftspear. Would be more it. Now that's depressing. Oh wait, he shuffled it away. Presumably because he needs the red. Ah, Thing in the Eyes. My old friend. I gotta go for it, right? He just shuffled one away, so he might have one on hand. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna bet he doesn't. I have to bet that he does not have a force in hand. Because he saw one and he shuffled one. Like, he shuffled one in and I revealed another. Like, mathematically, it means he doesn't have force. Which is weird. Like, why would he play Thing in? Well, I guess it blocks well in theory. Or it eats a bolt. So. Well, you showed me Dreadhorde. Of course I'm gonna keep in Searing Blaze. Oh. He definitely drew that force, right? Come on, buddy. Yeah. Just baiting out the force. Because this is 6, so he's still within bolt range. And he's missing a land drop, so he's also within... he's also within Oh, I found them. I was saying it was also within Seal of Fire because he would likely find a fetch land. Definitely has a counter. Or Snap Bolt. Alright. Alright. I think he definitely has Snapcaster Bolt. But let's test him. Nope, there's a bolt. Snapcaster Mage. Lightning Bolt. And Bolt my dude. Seriously? Let's see if I like Lurrus here. Because this is the type of situation that I wanted to play Lurrus again. Like, you flood a little bit too much, no, you always have something to do. Now I'm forcing him to have answers to Lurrus, plus hopefully a spell. And like, he's kinda tapped out. I think that the correct play is casting this, getting like a Goblin Guide back, playing a land, passing the turn on to him. Now when he does cast this Lightning Bolt, I cast my own. Because he needs force, I think. And you'll be empty-handed, yeah. Alright. Lurrus just pushing people up against the wall and asking them to have answers is kinda cool. Was I the player on the draw? Can I get it? Nope. Can I get a chat? I need to know if I was on the play on the draw. Come on, game. So I was on the play because I won game one. Feels very being on the play. Oh, I was 0-2. That's depressing. I'm essentially playing for pity play points. I hate that. Whatever, that's life. What did I lose against? Spirits and Amulet. So you know what? You know what? The ass man is looking more and more tempting. Like this counters Valakut, this counters Amulet, this counters whatever the fuck tribal decks do. Even soft counters Dredge. Ooh, I'm definitely playing Strict Proctor in my next league. Honestly, fuck respecting Dredge. That's a dumb matchup that I lose either way because now they have Cathartic Reunion that not only dredges 15 but also gains them life. I think I'm just done respecting that one. The cool thing about strict Proctor is that you kinda don't mind finding two. Kinda don't mind finding two. Because they stack, right? This is taking too long. No, you know what I've been wondering. I saw a whole thing on social media about how the I'm gonna call it the pro circuit because why not? What's the current? I heard that it's the Magic pro circuit is the most retarded thing ever. But why? Why is that? I kind of didn't pay attention to it, but I heard people complain about it. What happened? I don't want to know. Did they put out any articles? You can call them articles. Well, this queue is so long. Premier play, okay. Leaderboard. Anyone can drop me a link of what did they change that was bad? Oh, damn it. I'll have to search for it. I'm pretty sure that there's some very convoluted way of getting people into this cube. It seems like too long ago. Yeah, this is from too long ago. What did they change? I know they were talking about changing things. What happened? I want to know what happened. Is this it? Like this is what they changed after the complaint. What did they do? Yeah, it's a very good hand. Almost surprised. What's happening here? Leaderboard points are now removed from format challenges. So they introduced leaderboard points. Reward considered success in Premier Play. Okay. Did they put leaderboard points in every challenge, meaning that players that played more were just god damn it. We're just ahead. Okay. I can see how that would annoy people. Okay, boys. Fingers crossed that this isn't fingers crossed that this isn't Eldrazi Tron. Because if this is Eldrazi Tron, I'm gonna cry. Okay, where's this tower? Where's this tower? It's typically bad. Why do my Tron opponents keep doing that? Can't you just get all matching lands? Is it too hard to get all matching lands? Now, hopefully my opponent does not play Karn Liberated isn't a big deal. Karn Liberated isn't that big of a deal. And is he gonna shuffle it? Oh. Does he just have it in hand? Boys, my opponent is retarded. He's actually delayed. Now we just win off of that stupidity. I'm fine with that. When your Tron opponent just scoops to himself. Maybe he didn't have a payoff. Maybe he just kept Tron and didn't have a payoff. And really wanted to draw that payoff. Kinda makes sense, but also get fucked. This is green Tron. Yeah. Well, beating green Tron on the draw is actually huge. Game 1. Alright. So, here's what I've learned. Artifact Hate is useless against them. Even Smash Smithereens useless. But do I want to bring it in? Or do I prefer Vortex? I honestly prefer Vortex. No joke, I prefer Vortex. Like, Artifact Hate against Tron just doesn't do enough. Sure, like if you're on the play, a turn 2, kill your map is strong. Especially if it deals 3 damage. I don't really think it's the way I'm going to be going in this matchup. Perfect. My opponent also kept 7. It's going no map. That's good. That's good. Land is kind of heavy here. Oh. I'll bite. Can I draw Lava Spike? I'd love to draw Lava Spike. I'm assuming my opponent kept Tron. I am assuming my opponent kept Tron. Oh, perfect. Oh, wait, I have a Lightning Bolt in hand. Still, that's cool. Okay, hopefully his hand is a Worm Coil and nothing else. I can really get by killing a Worm Coil. Thragtusk I'd be less happy to see. Because he gains a fuck ton of life. No Thragtusk. Even scrying. So he's just playing very slow. Okay. What's this? I'm playing Weather the Storm here. I can't. Okay. What could I find here? Wait, do I have lethal? So discard to hand size, that's kind of hilarious. I think I have lethal, right? Yeah, I have lethal. Cool. Now, I feel like games like these is why your Tron opponents kinda get tilted. But let's be real. What 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 is my opponent keeping? Like, honestly. What is he keeping that his turn 3 is that? Wow, my next turn was really fucking strong. If he plays like, I don't know, I should have fetched white because of Ulamog, but whatever. If he plays like Wormcoil, I go Swiftspear, Seal, kill the Wormcoil, attack for... Attack for 10, wow. So Green Tron got wrecked. Alright, so now it's the time where I completely fumble my last game. I want to know what Wizards did with... God damn it, do I need to search? Magic Online. Leaderboard points. Oh, it feels wrong. Come on. Why can't I find what they mean? They're increasing. Okay, so this feels correct. Oh, let's match to that to moderns. Okay. Okay, so nobody cares about that. Oh my god, lol. Look, I like limited, and I honestly think, like, if I'm being real, I honestly think that limited is an important skill, but I also don't think it should be integral for a Magic player. Like, then again, like if you want to be like a world champion, then it makes sense that you need to know how to play at that level in all of the formats. But I also think it's more interesting to have like a big dog of each format. Just because Magic by nature is a game where you kind of want to focus on one thing. Being a top level limited player requires a lot of practice each set. You can be very good, but you have to practice with that specific set to be successful. I know that this caused a lot of drama. Was it so bad? Was it that bad? What happened? Um. Ah, here it is. Okay, I found it. Cool. So, it's regarding the Magic Online Championship Series. I'm assuming this is an Esper series, but whatever. Um. So the leaderboards return by finishing top 8 in any premier event. So challenges, qualifiers, super qualifiers. And they remove challenges because there's 2 challenges every weekend. And if you're playing them all, you're just super, you have a big advantage. Okay, that makes sense. Top 2 champion showcase. Oh, this is a showcase. Sorry about that. Double Goblin Guide's awesome here. I do want to see a third land. I'm gonna open with the non-fetch. Oh no. God damn it. I'm definitely playing the ass man in the sideboard. Did I play against? No, I didn't play against this guy, did I? It can happen. It's rare, but it can happen. Okay, that's a good draw, honestly. I prefer not to shock myself. Okay, so this Goblin Guide board hopefully yields good results. I'm gonna hold on to this Lightning Bolt, because if he plays a monkey here, I might want to bolt it. Of course, he plays the Amulet. Plays Castle, okay. Plays the monkey, okay. Plays a bounce land. Hopefully, doesn't have a second monkey. No. Oh, it's explore. Am I fine with that? It's getting dangerously close to turn 3 me. Guess he can't. Because I can live through I guess castle untaps. Alright. Could you imagine if this is like game 3, I play a casual turn 2 proctologist and he just can't do any of this? Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna bold face because if I draw Searing Blaze, I am just Searing Blazing that monkey. I have to kill it, which kind of sucks because he can't kill me off of Titan here, and now if I find Lightning Bolt, I might be able to win because he fetches haste, then so he fetches haste, he gives it haste, he fetches then like a life gain land, goes up to 9. I do have lethal with any spell, including a creature, which is kind of cool. Okay, so this is not totally lost. I do need a spell here, so I am fetching EOT. Well, let's let him finish his turn. B per day clumped into single weekend. There's now one showcase challenge per day across. Player feeding instead of 3 per day. Oh, that's smart. You got a plant. Yeah, that does reduce my playable cards here. Searing Blaze would be a treat. Does that work? Does not work. Yowza. Am I attacking? Ooh, no. Here's why I'm not attacking. Goblin Guide's actually a problem against them because it helps dig for gas, essentially. Although he does have that turn timber. He's 100% casting. Doesn't matter. I just need one more turn. Just need one more turn. Ooh, that Radiant Fountain actually... Wait. He tapped the Radiant Fountain. Oh, he's transmuting for a dude. Yeah, okay. Him going up to 11 is tilting. Because I essentially need a second Boros Charm. I need a second Boros Charm to win next turn. Or am I just dead? I think I'm just dead. Oh, I'm not. Maybe I am. It's weird that I didn't go find a... Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. Giving this double strike. This is the problem. I'm still alive after that. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I'm confused. I'm confused. Whoa. Sorry about that, my microphone fell. Oh, Bosseidon on one. Sure. I'm not getting through this battlefield. It feels like a pun of him to be making these plays. Why not pact for a Dryad? Because you actually have lethal if you pact for a Dryad. Yeah, he has trample, so I'm just doing this. It's saving me some life points. Still dead next turn. Or am I? I am. He has double strike on board. Now don't tell me he still has plays. He could still cast Turn Timber. He can still cast Turn Timber, find Dryad, and play that Radiant Fountain and just win. Alright, so this is... Just need one spell off the top that isn't a creature. Any old Lightning Bolt would do. Even Seal of Fire would do. Oh, perfect. I can't respect anything because you can just wait. I haven't punted big time, by the way. Big time. I should not have won that. Oops. Like, why didn't he fetch Dryad to force to push me into a corner? Then he play it because that line wins him the game. Rip apart and path and vortex. What do I dislike? I honestly dislike creatures. Because, like, they're so tech to beat creatures that it kind of doesn't matter what creatures I bring in. I feel like that's just true. They're too tech to beat creatures right now. Okay, when does that Swiftspear ship? This is unkeepable. Although double Skullcrack, now it's a mulligan. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, that's cheating. I want to buy those Swiftspear, the Valentine's ones, but when do they ship? Because I know that they weren't supposed to ship for a while. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Doesn't say when they ship. God damn it. That one is just vibing. Okay. I'm stuck on one land. I feel like I haven't won a game on one land for so long. Yep. Back up to 21. Okay. Okay, sure, opponent. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this game. Triad. Nope, just transmuting for a pact. Yep, so we can Titan next turn. And he can essentially win faster than I can. There. Oh wow. Now on the play, I'm more tempted to keep in creatures. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I like creatures a lot more on the play. Like Vortex gets a lot worse on the play. What else did I bring in? I think Swiftspear is the one that definitely stays. I brought in Path and Rip Apart. I guess I get to keep one guy for sure. This isn't the Lurrus game. So those go out for sure. I'm more tempted to run it like this. Okay, am I siding out Goblin Guides? Goblin Guides 4 Rip Apart seems kinda loose. I'm more tempted to side out Searing Blaze to be, but Searing Blaze is so good. Nah, Searing Blaze doesn't hit Dryad all that well. And I guess Rip Apart is a bit too slow. Okay. This looks fine. Looks very fine. Well, not very fine because I'm still up against Amulet, but it looks a bit better. I was reading this. I guess I'll give them a land. I'm a nice guy. This sees a land. Yep. Ooh, a bounce land. Well, it doesn't see Radiant Fountain. That's the real tilter. So I was reading this because my slow brain couldn't understand it. There is a now one showcase challenge per day across 2 weekends in each. I guess that just means that things will be like properly separated. I guess that makes sense. I don't love that, but I don't hate it. fine. I am casting Skewer here. My opponent's at that sweet spot where he dies to multiples of 3, so I'm fine with it. Okay, makes sense. He would discard 1. They have the monkey. Does have the monkey. Now here comes the real question. Am I pathing the monkey? I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds weird to path the monkey. No, I don't think I path the monkey, to be honest. Or do I? No, I can't path the monkey because then his Titan actually gets down. As is, I don't think he can get a Titan down without some very specific draws. Some bitch isn't respecting the Swiftspear. Or maybe it just is. Just gonna pass here. Okay. This was a weird way of tapping his mana. I think I'm cracking a Sunbaked Canyon here. Betting it just has Dryad here. No, Explore. Okay, this is good. Okay, so he does have Titan next turn. He does have Titan next turn, but I don't care too much about that. Oh, wow. Oh, what a turn. But I am cracking this, to be honest. Not awful. Okay. What can I do with this? I can path the Dryad, attack. Takes 2, goes to 9, and I have lethal. Yeah, I like that. This forest shouldn't mean anything. Being at 17 doesn't put me at ease, but do have lethal. Best case scenario, he just plays a Titan next turn. Fetches haste. That shuts that down. I'm in his hands. In the meantime. And oh, so this was a restriction? Okay, and so basically what they did was they changed the leaderboards. I guess people still didn't like it. Still didn't like it. Whatever. Can my opponent cast a Dryad? They did naturally cast that Titan. It's going for the haste. Can he actually double strike it though? I think he can. Oh. Damn it. He can double strike it. Let's see if he sees it. He gets Vesuva copying Boros Garrison. Oh no. He just has Dryad, I guess. Yeah, and I packs for Dryad and plays a land and still kills me. Seriously, this deck is so retarded. Now he just plays a land and kills me. Yep. Oh, I was so close. Come on. I play this game so well in terms of math and whatnot. My opponent just hits his forehead and wins. Like, he didn't even one-shot me with the Titan. Come on. Yeah, okay. I'm doing this straight away. This comes in. Like, I played Amulet twice, so call it comedical evidence, but I honestly feel like it's a matchup I cannot afford to lose because it's winnable, and Dredge just became unwinnable. This also hates other relevant matchups. I've said this multiple times. ETBs are a hole that Burn can't really cover because the decks are typically fast and generate a lot of value. I just like this. Just like this. So yeah, not the best league, but honestly, let's look at it. So Esper Spirits, Amulet. My losses were to Esper Spirits and Amulet Titan twice. Beat Arcanist and Green Tron. The wins were kind of okay, I guess. The losses, like this last match against Amulet was just unreal. I was always one turn away from winning, and they just do their thing. Like, come on. Doesn't matter what I draw here, I'm just winning next turn. And it could have killed me like 2 different ways. That's what makes it a bit annoying. Like, if I ever draw Strict Proctor, then this doesn't work. And sure, maybe if I draw Strict Proctor, then I'm not as close to killing him, but still. Whatever. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I would have liked to play another league, however, I don't have play points for that right now. If I had 3-2'd, I would have played a second league, but right now I can't because I still want to stream on Thursday. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.